Good morning, one and all. How you all going? My name's Wilfred West from Locksport, Victoria, Australia, and we're here to talk about the Turbo 500. I'm just quickly going to go for a quick walk. It's our Mud Island for sale. I live at a little small town called Locksport here in Victoria, so I might go for a walk as we make this video. It might be better. Now. Some interesting comments were on not too long ago. I read a comment today about making heads, tails, and middles. Now, with the Turbo 500, you don't make heads, tails, or middles. It's simple as that. It's not designed that way. It's not meant to make heads, tails, or middles, or heads, tails, or sorry, heads, middles, and tails. There we go. It's not designed for that. What it is okay. Everybody knows how to make it. Everybody knows what to do the process, how to get it all to get the wash organised and all that. What you do when you turn it on and get it up to temperature, you take out the first 50. They recommend 50 mils of ethanol. I think it's called ethanol. I'm not very done in the name very well. I take out 150 mils just to be safe. That stuff will kill you, so you don't want that in your alcohol. People leaving bloody bottles about. I'll grab it later when I come back and take it into the bin, because all it takes is one little kid to come along here, step on that, and yeah. People are animals. I'll go for a walk first and then I'll come back and collect it later. So that's the first step. Then you hit the sweet stuff, and you can tell the difference. You can smell the ethanol. You can put it on your finger, and it'll just smell really rank, and you wouldn't want to taste it. And if you do taste it, it tastes rank too. But then you come to the sweet stuff, which you know by the smell and taste, it's just absolutely heaven on earth. That I get about 3 to 4 litres out of. Now I find it it's hard to explain. There's other things you can. It's like when I'm using certain yeast, the Turbo 500 yeast, it is a rougher end result, but you can make it smoother by using a regulator, which I have, a power regulator, which regulates how much voltage and stuff like that, and how much power is actually going into the still, so it actually runs cooler. So instead of boiling the alcohol, you are extracting the alcohol. You're not boiling it as such. So it does make it smoother. Then of course, when you put it through the double charcoal filter, put that through a couple of times, that makes it smoother. Then I put it into a big charcoal filter, which I let sit for about a week or so or longer, and that makes it smoother again. Then if I put that into, say, wood chips, and I'll let that sit for 6 months to a year, that even makes it even smoother again. So all depends on what you're doing. If you're just doing it to quick drink, and of course it's going to come out rough, no matter what you do to it. And I'm trying different yeast at the moment. I'm going to have a look at that comment again and try to find that product they use on their stills and see how that goes with the Turbo 500 as well. At the moment I've got this other stuff that seems to be, could take up to 3 months before it's ready for the washers to get ready. But as I said before, we don't, and so when you get after, say, okay, enough of that, so when we get the sweet spot, I can get up to about 3 or 4 litres. Then I notice the taste. Again, I switch it off. People say you can get the last little bit out and put it back in the still. Yeah, I don't worry about that. It's not really that important when it comes to the Turbo 500. I stop it about when I think it's ready to stop, because any more than that actually dilutes the quality and flavour of the alcohol. And it does have flavour, and it has a quality to it too, a smoothness to it. Yeah, it has a sweet taste to it, stuff like that. So you do notice the difference in taste and smell and taste and smell of the alcohol when it comes out. What a gorgeous morning, I tell you. It's a beautiful day for a walk. I'll have a quick walk and then I'll go back home and relax because for some strange reason pain in my left butt. Just could have been stretched wrong. That's okay. But every day's a beautiful day. Regardless if it's bucketing down rain with gale force winds or wants to burn you alive. It's 30 or 40 degrees and wants to burn you alive. It's still a beautiful morning. How I look at life, it's simple. You wake up, you're alive. You could be in pain. You could be living anywhere in the world. You should just be grateful that you're alive and be happy. And just be happy that you are alive because it's denied to a lot of people. Yeah, I hope you like this little walk. I hope it explains that to people. So, recap again. Take the first 50 to 100 mils off the start. You get about 3 to 4 litres of alcohol out and you turn it off. That's simple as that. There's other tweaks in that. I explained that before, but that's as simple as the Turbo 500 is. It doesn't need any more, doesn't need heads, tails, or whatever. That's designed for specific types of stills. And the Turbo 500 is designed in such a way where you don't need to think about that. You don't need to worry about heads, tails, and middles, whatever you call it. It's a totally different way of actually extracting alcohol. It's a simple way to look at the Turbo 500 is the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. And use the products they recommend. Yes, okay, some people might say the yeast is harsher and all that, but at the end, you can make that end product as smooth as a baby's bum. That's the way you can describe it. That you can really make it smooth as silk. It all depends on what you do to it. Okay, so it might come out harsh, and you might go, "Oh, this is terrible," because you're not getting that thing. But it's the end result when you've done all the other processes to it. I can tell you now, I've got some alcohol sitting there. I've got 20 litres of Jim Beam sitting there just in wood chips. And that stuff is, heaven on earth at the moment, but I'm waiting till end of next year before, I think it's 23 or 24 I'm waiting for, before I actually put the flavouring in and bottling it. It actually tastes like Jim Beam now with the wood chips in it. There's a boat over there. God, I've been babbling on for 8 minutes. Now, I hope that helps everybody. Yeah. Gorgeous morning. I continue on my walk and listen to the music. You all take it easy, right? Just gotta keep an eye out for snakes. Make sure that they're not hanging about when I'm walking about. That's pretty much about it. But this is my backyard, basically. Well, you all take it easy, right? Have a great day. Thank you again for watching my videos, and all comments are welcome. And Merry Christmas to one and all. I hope you have a great New Year's.